Spain provides humanitarian assistance to Latin America and Caribbean nations. The government of Spain has revealed a 6.78 million donation to 7 countries across Latin America and the Caribbean through the United Nations Children's Fund, or UNICEF. The aid will focus on enhancing access to digital technology for education in the Dominican Republic, Honduras, and Peru, raising the quality of life of Venezuelan migrants and indigenous communities in Brazil, boosting protection services and strengthening the integration of migrants' children in Colombia, restoring educational services in Haiti's southern departments, supporting a safe return to school for students with the Early Recovery Fund in Honduras, and fostering a secure and healthy environment for education in Venezuela. Spain is a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion. Our sincere gratitude, Spain, for your generous assistance. Also, much respect, UNICEF, for your tireless help to innocent youngsters. May all the children in Latin America and the Caribbean be protected and nurtured well in divine grace.
Meat consumption significantly associated with multiple sclerosis. A team of scientists from the United States has determined that eating a diet loaded with meat causes changes in the gut microbiome, immune system, and blood profile that correlate to one's increased risk for multiple sclerosis. Impacting 2.5 million people globally, multiple sclerosis is an incurable autoimmune disease marked by the inflammation of the central nervous system that can lead to irreversible disability. According to the 6-month assessment of 24 patients with multiple sclerosis and 25 healthy control individuals, higher meat consumption was linked with decreased gut levels of Bacteroides theta iota omicron, an important bacteria that helps digest carbohydrates from vegetables. It was also associated with an increase in the meat-related metabolic product S-adenosyl L-methionine in the blood and a rise in T helper 17 cells in the immune system, which are known to contribute to multiple sclerosis. Our appreciation all scientists involved. In God's guidance, may everyone soon embrace a vegan diet to enjoy a vibrantly healthy life.
World's safest cities for traveling ranked. The Berkshire Hathaway Travel Protection Company from the United States recently rated the most secure cities globally to visit. Montreal in Canada reached the top spot with its beautiful mix of Canadian and French culture, lovely waterfront, Mount Royal climb, and attractive, explorable neighborhoods. Second was bike and people-friendly Amsterdam in the Netherlands, boasting many parks and canals. Tokyo in Japan was third, featuring both fast-paced and serene areas, followed by Singapore, Sydney in Australia, London in the United Kingdom, and more. The results were decided by choosing the most popular tourist places and then using a range of different data, including crime statistics, as well as interviewing people who have stayed there to rank them. Thank you, Berkshire Hathaway Travel Protection, for your useful list. May benevolent energy expand across the planet as we connect with others worldwide, thus enveloping the entire Earth with peace in the radiance of the Providence.
Singapore modifies bus stops to increase accessibility. The government of Singapore is making travel easier and safer, especially for the elderly and wheelchair-using passengers, by enhancing 360 bus stops around the island. Senior Minister of State for Transport, His Excellency Chee Hong Tat, announced the improvements such as the removal of steps and altering curb height for barrier-free access to the vehicle. Other plans include installing better lighting, enhanced shelter protection from the rain, and more designated seating for senior citizens. Nearly a third of the upgrades will be completed by the end of April this year, with all enhancements to be implemented by 2025. What a considerate way of facilitating the lives of your kind citizens, Singaporean Ministry of Transport and Your Excellency Chee Hong Tat. In celestial brilliance, may the future of your thoughtful nation be marked by harmonious and inclusive progress.
Maryland, United States police officer hit by car while saving girl. Corporal Annette Goodyear from the Northeast Police Department was recently performing traffic duty outside a school when she saw a student step out onto the crosswalk as a vehicle approached. The officer put her arm up, indicating that the oncoming car should stop. However, the automobile kept going and would have hit 11-year-old Violet Watt, but Corporal Goodyear moved her to safety and instead was struck herself. Luckily, the officer was not seriously injured and was released from the hospital the same day as the incident. She has received several awards for her bravery and revealed what was meant most to her was a thank you from Violet. A high salute, Corporal Annette Goodyear, for safeguarding bright Violet Watt. God bless you both. May your heroic action be an inspiration to all as we selflessly serve others with a loving and pure heart in heaven's kindness.
British multi-award-winning actor reveals he is vegan. Animal people rights activist, comedian, director, writer and actor Ricky Gervais from the United Kingdom recently confirmed that he is vegan while as a guest on the NBC TV program The Tonight Show in the United States. Mr. Gervais, who has 14.5 million followers on Twitter, has publicly condemned animal person testing, intensive breeding of puppies, bull person fighting, and other inhumane acts. He has also urged people to stop consuming meat and, in an interview with the British newspaper Mirror, called for an end to wet markets, saying, "We can't carry on exploiting animals, eating wildlife, and trashing the planet." Our loving praises, Ricky Gervais, for your ongoing support and for speaking up for our animal people co-inhabitants. In divine goodwill, may your words of compassion reach far and wide as we stand together for the peace and dignity of all beings.
Australian government categorizes koala people as endangered species. During the past few years, the iconic Australian marsupial has been severely impacted by widespread bushfires, wiping out approximately 80% of their natural habitat. In addition, deforestation, drought, and diseases have accelerated the staggering decline in numbers of koala people. The reclassification as endangered is for the Australian Capital Territory and the states of New South Wales and Queensland. In January, the government created a recovery plan for the koala people with a pledge of around $36 million. The money will go to restoring and protecting habitats, improving koala people's health, monitoring programs, and other endeavors. Australia is a recipient of 5 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection and Good Governance, as well as a laureate of 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Caring, Good Governance, Health Guardian, and High Moral Value. Thank you, Australian government, for recognizing the plight of our koala person friends. We earnestly pray you are successful in safeguarding the wonderful landscape of amazing Australia and the innocent beings who call it home in heaven's watchful gaze.